Hello, I'm here today in Salida, Colorado at Rocky Mountain Guitars with Jeff Bamburg.
Yeah,
thank you, Jeff.
Yeah,
good to see you.
Glad to see you again. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every time I play in Colorado, I try to stop by here because you have a great guitars.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So.
And we've become friends.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you some questions, or you can let them know what you do. What you're
sure.
doing, you know.
Okay, so I've been building guitars about 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
The last 5 years I've been doing what I call Rocky Mountain guitars.
Mm-hmm.
So taking what I've learned and trying to make a little more standardized models. So I do 5.
Affordable, you mean?
A little more, yeah. Not as heavy with the appointments and customization. We can still do that.
Right.
But trying to be a little more straightforward.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I do 5 body shapes, and sort of cafeteria style. A person can still choose their body shape, the wood they want to use, the scale length.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I make it personal that way.
Yeah, yeah.
And I also do a class, so you can come and build your own guitar in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And in fact, this is a student-made guitar.
It's beautiful.
I'm doing the finish work, or I've just completed doing the finish work. So in the 2 weeks, we do all of the woodwork and play the guitar, and that's called In the White. So it's everything except the gloss finish.
Wow, in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And how many hours a day?
It's 8 or 9 hour days. So
really?
by the end of the 10 days, we have 80 to maybe even 90 hours of work in. So it's kind of like drinking water from a fire hose. But we get it done.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's ready now to ship to the gentleman that built it.
Yeah.
And so we can also do in the class an oil finish, which is what's on the neck of this guitar. It's just oil, and the body's gloss, so the gloss takes more time
like a matte.
to cure.
It's very comfortable.
Yeah, so this is kind of maybe the best of both worlds.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. So this is what a person could expect to do, pretty much the same build and quality that I do. Of course,
And usually, like students have some woodworking experience.
Often, but not always.
Okay.
I've had everyone from a young lady that just graduated high school.
Oh yeah.
And did very well, all the way to actually a rocket scientist, a gentleman that used to work at NASA.
Really?
And retired.
Wow.
So kind of everything in between, it seems like.
That's right.
So woodworking, not necessarily a prerequisite, but it does help.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a basic knowledge.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And this sounds amazing too. I was playing this before.
Yeah.
Very well balanced.
So yeah, in addition to building, we also talk about voicing and the techniques, at least that I use, to do that. So you should expect to come away with guitars sounding. If you like the Rocky Mountain guitar sound, then you should be happy.
Yeah.
With one of these.
And you consider that your specialty is sort of like a fingerstyle?
That's
like a delicate.
Certainly my first love, and that's the sound in my head, is that well balanced from bass to treble, and trying to have the same volume up the neck. So often guitars about the 7th or 8th fret begin to lose volume.
Yeah, right.
And so I work hard at trying to make it so the player doesn't have to work so hard.
Yeah, that's very important.
So inside the neck are carbon rods to stiffen it, which I think really helps with that a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
So if you're interested in building guitars, check out Rocky Mountain Guitars.
Yeah, RockyMTNguitar.com if you're,
And contact Jeff Bamburg.
Yep.
You're gonna have a great time here because it's just beautiful outside and building guitars and go out.
Not a bad place to be, yeah.
Right.
If we get finished early, we can go fishing.
That's amazing.
Very good.
Thanks so much, Jeff.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.